As part of the next bound for TeSA, IMDA is piloting a new program, TeSA Mid-Career Advance, for professionals aged 40 and above. Our aim is to lessen the friction that gets in the way of mature workers being able to benefit from opportunities being created in tech sectors or in the fast-growing tech areas. We expect to create in the ICT-ICM sector about over 20,000 jobs in the next 2 to 3 years. So we want to, on the one hand, make it easier for employers to bring these workers into their team, lessening some of the initial costs that might get in the way, and at the same time enable workers to bridge into these roles with the appropriate training. So under the TeSA Mid-Career Advance, government will support companies to hire and train mid-career professionals for tech-related jobs, regardless of whether they have an ICT background. Participating companies will benefit from access to a bigger pool of local talent, as well as government subsidies to partially offset the cost of the training and the salaries for the duration of the training. The mid-career individual will benefit from employment in a growth sector while gaining exposure, training, and mentorship for up to 24 months. For a start, we have set aside $70 million for this program. 10 companies have already come on board, and they have committed to about 500 positions covering many roles, both tech and tech-light, from data analysts, cybersecurity engineers, and cloud computing engineers, to business analysts, project managers, and sales specialists. Over the next 2 to 3 years, we aim to place a further 2,000 Singaporeans in companies through this program. Mr. Fu and Ms. Tin have also asked how we will address the need to augment our local talent pipeline with the requisite talent from abroad in selected emerging fields. Government recognizes that tech companies in Singapore and others whom we wish to attract need specialists from overseas in certain fields. And that is why we have programs like Tech at SG, which provides fast-growth tech companies with access to business networks and talent so as to build their teams in Singapore. In addition, our economic agencies like EDB, IMDA, and DISG, which is Digital Singapore and working with the tech companies largely, they work closely with them to see how they can be helped to secure the talent that is needed to complement the local pool and enable them to execute their strategies competitively. In addition, and I think this goes to the point that Ms. Tin raised, IMDA and Workforce Singapore help our companies to leverage this specialized expertise from abroad to develop new skill sets among Singaporeans. In other words, a transfer of capability through the Capability Transfer Program.